Yeah, just incredibly proud of the group to persevere and show such grit. Very, very proud of them. Obviously tied for the longest game in W history. I think so many times tonight we could have just given up, but every single time fought back. Execution. I mean, so many great learning opportunities for us as a young group. So yeah, just so proud of the players, and yeah, I think we showed tonight we can when we play like that, we can play with anyone in this league and challenge them. So yeah, we'll take questions.
Go ahead, Sophie.
Hi, Coach Sophie Dumont here with the Ballers Magazine. Just wanted to build off of your comments. The poise that your team showed down the stretch from Carla, Bridget, Megan. Just can you speak
Yeah.
to their individual performances as well as the overall team effort tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought like many of those late game situations, that the execution was terrific. Couldn't have asked for more. We wanted to be really intentional, just running literally two things every time, but then finding advantages out of it. And I felt like they did a terrific job. So, and then not just offensively too. I think the biggest positive from tonight was the defense. We looked like a completely different team to these two Chicago games defensively. So that was very encouraging to move forward with.
Stephanie?
Hey, Coach. So that last timeout you called right at the end was truly inspired. What was going on for you in that moment?
Hey, Stephanie. So, look, I was really happy with that last kind of ATO and the look we got. I felt like, yeah, we couldn't have got a better look. And it's tough. Like that's the one, Carla was so clutch, and that's always the way it is. So she can't be down about that. She played an incredible game. She's the ultimate competitor, but her execution in the clutch was incredible. Just didn't go our way with the last shot, but I was really happy with the shot we got coming out of that.
Nick?
Hey Alex, you guys have had a pretty tough stretch against Chicago, and I mean their bigs are just really, really good. Washington also has some pretty strong bigs, and I mean you guys played pretty well against a team with Shikara Austin, Kiki
Yeah.
Iriafen. I guess how would you describe the performance from your guys playing the paint today?
No, Nick, you're absolutely right. I think the way we defended their bigs, it was like night and day to Chicago. We really, really turned it up in a big way. I think the pick and roll covers, that was the tough thing with the Chicago game because we just weren't executing our base cover with the show like normal. So we really focused on that with kind of messaging to the team and the film, and it was so much better. I think we really did a good job staying in neutral with all the pick and rolls they ran tonight. So yeah, that's really encouraging for us moving forwards that we can play like that when we're playing dominant bigs.
Sophie, you got one more?
Yes, one quick follow-up on that. What does a game like this, show you about the resilience and the identity and the culture that you guys are building at the Portland Fire?
Yeah, I mean I think that's everything, Sophie, and I'm so glad you asked that question. I think we had a really good team meeting after the second Chicago game, and I just wanted to really create a space for the players to talk a little bit, and then go back to what we spoke about as a team in terms of being connected, being relentless. Those were like the two values the players chose at the start of the year, and I think they couldn't have done a better job showing those traits tonight in everything we did. We did that for every single quarter, for all 8 quarters. So yeah, really, really proud of the group for how they responded.
Last question, Nick.
Thank you guys for taking questions, by the way. I just, Alex, as a coach, and I know, with your constraints-led approach, tonight creates a really interesting opportunity. Outcome aside, you guys played, I think Bridget played 50 minutes tonight.
Yeah.
I guess as a coach, I guess what were some of the opportunities that you were able to see seeing a team play almost two full games in one go?
Yeah, I mean, firstly, I think credit to our performance team for keeping the players ready to be able to do that and sustain really good performance. I think just really it's despite the loss, there's so much we learned from today in terms of all the good things we did. I felt like we were really playing great basketball, and I think in terms of the game plan and the intentions, I think we did everything we could have done tonight. So I was really happy with both ends, offense, defense. So, we're a young group, but I think games like this are such a huge part of our development and the journey. And, this is the happiest I'm probably ever going to be after a loss in my career.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.